I saw her sitting in the rain.
Hello. Oh, no.
Raindrops falling.
Took the wrong thing off.
Guess where we are, everybody?
Hi, everyone.
Podcast number 71. And why is that significant that this is podcast 71?
I don't know.
I'm 71. It was my birthday.
So of all things, we start this podcast during the shutdown, and episode number 71 meets on Paul's 71st birthday.
Amazing.
As a numerology guy,
I got to say something,
it's
though.
compelling.
It's not exactly the 11th.
I feel lucky.
Close enough.
I feel lucky.
You feel lucky? You
From
wanna
all
go
of
to
it.
the Campbell? You want to go call Deli Ramos?
I just want to make a decent wage.
So listen, you guys, we're in Branson. It's why we're not in our Brady Bunch squares. I'm a little awkward. I don't know about you guys.
We're getting ready for our show.
We are backstage. This is not our closet at the Holiday Inn Express. This is backstage. That's wardrobe.
That's wardrobe. Let's give a little.
That's wardrobe.
Let's make room for some wardrobe.
Right.
Now that's just Bob's. A little bit of Paul's.
Hey, my Christmas
can't
guitar.
really move
I did
things.
bring my Christmas guitar.
All my stuff is over here. Okay, and I mean I've got some stuff.
We are Christmased up.
Paul would like to show a new pair of pants.
I haven't even worn them yet. Look at all the tags are still there. I'm going to leave the tags
sure
on.
and get those off.
I'm going to leave the tags on, and then I'm going to wear them for a week, and then bring them back to Men's Warehouse when I get home.
No, we're not going to.
And that's why I'm leaving the tags on.
You know,
you're
you
not.
could even do the show.
You know, the kids do leave
You
the
could
tags.
use those for the show because it would cover all the tags, and you could still have them on.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Well, there you go.
Thinking there.
Okay, I'm going to try and keep us on point. Okay, so because we are in a different format, because this is a little unusual, we really do need to get down to business. What do we
Okay.
usually talk about at the beginning of our
we
podcast?
talk about Watoma.
Yeah.
We're
Talk
leaving
about
here
Watoma.
to go to Watoma. Please, if you're anywhere near the area, come out, see the
Please.
show.
Please.
There are still tickets available.
December 10th.
Mhm.
Yep. And
And then from there, then we have Sellersville in Natick, Massachusetts on the 17th and 18th.
Right.
So
please come out, buy tickets.
Come out, buy tickets.
Come to the show.
So we keep telling them to buy tickets.
Christmas shows.
Oh.
These are Christmas shows.
Oh, and let me tell you guys
yes,
something.
you got to buy tickets.
Right. Okay. But here's the thing. If you come out to these Christmas shows, you are in for a treat. Huh, guys?
Yeah, because we know Christmas carols now.
Where
because-
before we really didn't.
Well, we'll be honest with you.
Let's be honest.
Last year, no, before COVID was the last year we did the Christmas shows. And they like to publicize it as our Christmas show. And to be honest, you guys, we got so tired of it because we didn't know any Christmas songs. We realized this way too late because we realized that when we got out there in the first show, well, what are we going to do Christmas? Well, surely there's many to pick from. And I think, what did we do? White Christmas?
That was really bad.
Because we all knew that.
Yeah, but I don't even think we did it nicely.
Anyway, it's pretty bad. We were decorating our microphone stands. And by the end of the little run, we weren't even decorating the stage.
We
anymore.
decided we needed really a lot of work in the Christmas song department. And this show at the Andy Williams Theater
Well, that's
in
what we
Branson has
decided.
given us that. Yeah.
But that's what we decided after we got home. At the end of our run, where we're not decorating the microphone stands anymore, we decided, the heck with this Christmas show. We don't want to do it.
So if any of you came out to it
Now.
and felt like it wasn't Christmassy, well, it's because it wasn't.
Yeah, we were trying to Christmas it up, but
Yeah.
you just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But now,
Now.
because of Branson,
Okay, so that's good. Okay, but what happens after the...
you're going to hear rocking around the Christmas tree. You're
Yes.
going to hear Jingle Bells.
You're going to hear
rock.
a version.
What they're going to hear is us saying to them, you need to sing with us.
Oh, we might as well spread the word.
Right.
This is interaction. Yeah.
that's our new
This is
plan.
a audience participation, big time Christmas thing.
Yes.
And by the way, we'll give you a clue as to some, so you can come with your lyrics.
Yeah.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yep.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Yes.
Jingle Bells, but not
Jingle
like you've
bells,
ever heard
rock
it.
down
That's
the
okay. We'll
Christmas tree.
need them jingle bells. We'll need them for that.
Yes, we will.
And then when they don't know it, we'll take it. Then we'll
If you
come
don't
back.
check
We'll
out-
let them know.
If you don't check out Andy Williams' version of Jingle Bells and you miss it, that's okay.
Yeah.
When you hear us leave Jingle Bells, just hold on. We'll be back in the show to
Right,
Jingle Bells.
You just stick with Jingle Bells and
Yeah.
know that we'll come back and pick you up.
So you can
Right.
bring your lyric, drummer boy.
Bring
Well,
him.
we all know
When is the
that.
happiest time? You know.
The most,
The most
wonderful
wonderful
time of the
Okay,
year.
right.
Much
That one. And then what is the
mistletoeing and
Letterman do
glowing.
over here when we're going to
White Christmas,
White
They
Christmas.
do White Christmas.
which is
We got-
always a good one.
Yes,
you know.
and then we did Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Yeah, it took us a long time to differentiate those two.
Well,
I
because
must
they
say.
wrote it up in the script as
Yeah.
the
So
same song.
this is our show attire. We're dressed
I'm
for the
really
show.
not sure if I'm
I wear
liking
green.
The
Yes,
lighting's
we have
really
different
bad in
versions.
here, you guys.
Oh, it's very bright.
This is
dressing
very
room.
bad. I want you to know that this is actually kind of cute. I look like ooh,
There
My
you go.
goodness, I've got like visible panty lines.
Yeah, this is
My
good, like
green
velvet.
glove.
You can tell the velvet. Paul's got a green. It's not
It
transparent.
looks
It's green.
blue.
Yeah, it does look blue, but it's green, as we
Very
all know.
weird.
Yeah,
That is
I'm
like
green
forest
tonight.
green, what you just saw, y'all. That is odd.
Clearly, Paul is red. I am
Clearly,
green.
and I am.
Susan is the beautiful
I'm
blue
the sapphire blue thing.
that you put in all your windows when it snows back east. Put
Visible.
blue candles in all the windows.
I also have a burgundy and a black with a silver sweater. Super cute.
Okay, now see, we've gotten off our
Top.
gig itinerary
Yeah, we
to
have.
ourselves again and being here because we're so wrapped up in this Branson thing. you
We are,
guys.
and also I gotta say that I'm just not used to this format of Zoom of doing our podcast, but I'm getting warmed up to it.
Right.
Okay, so
all right.
the gigs.
January
January
21st,
21st.
Lakeland, Florida. The three of us are in a show. Everyone's using the same band, so we're all used to that format by now.
Mhm.
With little Anthony, who's on the outside looking in,
Always.
and the Chicklets, I think.
Yep, the Chicklets and the
right?
son of.
Oh, Jackie Wilson.
Jackie Wilson.
His
Yes.
Jackie
Yes, his
Wilson.
son.
Wasn't he a ball player?
Hey, no, Jackie
Oh,
Wilson.
sorry.
Jackie
a real
Wilson.
high voice.
So Jackie Wilson, and I guess it's a tribute to his dad, which if he's probably got the same voice. It's
Wow,
my
that'll be
guess.
really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's January.
January 27th is
What? What's January 27th?
the Golden Nugget.
Golden Nugget.
Yes,
Golden Nugget.
Golden Nugget.
The
Golden
rally
Nugget.
pole goes up in Vegas for the night
Yes.
of January 27th at the Golden
Yep.
Nugget.
That's
And
right.
by the way, we're doing meet and greets again. That's not even a discussion anymore.
Yep,
We'll be out
we're
there.
back.
We got our stuff. We got
Kissing
our rhythm.
babies.
We're gonna have rhythm of the world.
Shaking hands.
And all and
It's all going on.
it's all gonna be out there.
It's all going
So that's January 27th.
January,
Now we're in
February.
February 11th, Cranston, Rhode Island. The benefit for the Rhode Island Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's right. The postponed show that we weren't able to do
Yes.
on the 22nd of October.
Because
Which
the
I was
theater
very
got
grateful
flooded. And that's with Steve Smith and the Nakeds. You people in the Northeast, you know they rock the Northeast. And they're going to be our backup band for that show too.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we're going to
Very
have
good.
everything going.
Will they
for
be
us.
dressed? Or is that a part of their thing?
The
Are they-
Nakeds. Oh,
What?
Susan, I've heard of Steve Smith and the Nakeds so long in my life because I did follow them. They're
Yeah.
always big back there. That the Nakeds ceased to be, the Nakeds, I forget. That's a funny
Well, a
word.
new person hearing that, the first thing
Makes
they're
the
thinking,
naked jokes, of course.
well, what's the point?
Well, of course, Bob. They only play one song naked.
Naked.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's called Naked.
I think it is called
They
naked.
play it naked or they play it because it's called naked.
They're not playing it
Are
naked.
they naked while they're playing it?
Yeah. I think it's called Naked We Sing or something.
Oh, like
so make
United
sure
We Fall and all that.
It's-
Like,
and Naked We Sing. So
Yes.
remember to come there, Cranston. If at anything, to see Steve Smith and the Naked sing "Naked I Sing Naked."
yes,
So-
for sure.
So we will do that.
Okay.
So now we're in February. Now March. March is always now in our life annually the
Cruising.
Flower Power Cruise.
Yep.
And we love it. We
And we
love it
do
more
love
than
it.
I can even tell you how
I
much
really
we love it.
this year.
There's nothing like being on the boat with the whole gang.
And who's on the
Who
cruise
we-
this year? Everybody.
Okay.
So we don't need. You need. It's so many. You
We're on
got
the
to
outside.
It's more like who's not coming.
Yeah, who's not
Right.
coming?
You got to alphabetize these.
Yes, yes.
We are on all week. We are doing 3 shows, and just keep tuned for that.
And we'll be walking
Yep.
that boat, howdying everyone.
Oh yeah.
Howdy.
We're gonna have a ball on that thing.
Howdy and
Howdy.
We're gonna be ready for a break.
Yeah,
I mean,
I am for
that
sure.
is like a break, even though
It
we
is,
play.
even though we were.
I think there's an extra port this time.
Yeah.
It seemed it to me. Cozumel
so.
is there.
You never go anyway.
Belize.
Why do you care?
I like pulling into the ports because everyone leaves the ship, and to me,
Oh,
So
Bob
it's
gives the ship to
I
himself.
stay on the ship,
I see.
and it's just
Listen,
fabulous.
he plays basketball. Try to picture little
No.
wee Bob up there all by himself.
There's a
playing
small group of not going to the ports anymore cruisers who are on the ship when everyone's into the port and like it for the quiet atmosphere that it is while you're all gone.
There's
for
a
the
certain
day.
group of people who like
It's
that.
true.
It's much easier to get a drink or a virgin pina colada at those times as well.
It is so
Because
Well,
there's nobody packing
Paul
those
is-
places.
Okay.
You would
good
think
point.
Paul has skipped ports, but he hasn't because that coffee in the morning is easily
No, port's
gotten
a
on
port.
port day.
Paul is a port participant.
Oh yeah, port participant. PP. Paul the
Participates in the ports.
Anyway, so
Okay.
that's Flower Power Cruise.
Yep.
That's March.
Then what's next?
April 15th.
April, May. Okay.
We are somewhere in Wheeling, West Virginia.
Yes.
Now we need to get the deets on that show, and
Well, so we can show up.
it's on our website and Facebook
We
page.
can't go there if we don't know the deets.
Yeah, especially if we see the deets and they're not working for us, we may not be.
We might not be able to go.
What if our name's not in the deets?
I don't know. We got to look at it.
Look,
We might need to get second jobs to be doing all these shows we're doing.
we're gonna figure out that Wheeling, West Virginia thing, people. Okay, so
Yeah.
now
Okay.
so
Now what?
that's April.
What's
Now
that
we're
an
in May.
accent?
And happy together.
Then happy together
Happy
again.
Good night,
That's
nurse.
it.
I know.
I
It's
mean,
a
I'm
full-
exhausted discussing
That's why that
this.
cruise is going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And in the middle of it all,
Yeah.
intertwined in and out of all of it is Rhythm of the World.
Oh, yeah.
So
Guys,
that's
it's
all
yet
busy,
to come.
and we
Yep.
haven't even mentioned our
Don't
new
even
release.
know what's going on.
Well, we've been involved in it so long, and we're at the first level of PR right
PR,
now.
first
And
level.
so we're taking
Yeah.
care of all the low hanging fruit, as they say. And
Not
then-
to diminish.
But in December, guys, starting December 5th, I think, we're on Sirius 60s Gold.
Yes.
it's called.
It's a Cowsill week or
Yeah,
something
Cowsill
crazy
week
like
on
that.
there.
They have a lot of things up their sleeves over
Yeah.
there. Serious.
We got
60s
things
gold.
going on.
We do.
Okay.
We do.
Yeah.
All right. We've talked about the gigs. We, Paul, do you have any gripes?
I'm on my computer. Okay. And I understand if you're Hotmail and you don't want to buy Hotmail Plus, you're going to have ads to the right. I get it. And there they have their little rectangle of ads on my
Oh, I know.
screen.
Mhm.
And they're very nice. Now, but then I'll go to something I need to, like Zoom, okay, or or just online to a website somewhere. And guess the new thing is this, and I hate it. These ads come up on my right, but they're not. They're in transit. They come up box at a time. There's like 3 boxes of ads with X's, and you've got to X them out, and then 3 more come out. You got to X them out. It takes me, when this happens on my computer, it takes me about 23 X's till they finally stop giving me those box ads.
Wow.
And I can tell when they stop because they don't keep the.
It's worse than TV.
It's
Yeah.
horrible. And there's nothing you can, and they block your content.
Oh.
So you must get rid of
my
them. You
God.
can't
Oh,
get
yeah.
away.
That was our boss,
Well,
Andy Williams.
Yeah.
But we do work at the Moon River Theater, and so Andy can pop in.
He can
Pop
come
up.
on at any
He can
moment.
come on at any moment. In fact, I go sit next to a rock outside,
He comes out of the rocks.
which I don't know. Maybe we should even at one point maybe podcast out at the rock with Andy.
We call him in again. And they.
Okay, now we're in a little Andy Williams musical chairs. All right, let's stay focused. Okay,
All right.
so we're at work, and we thought it'd be fun to bring this podcast to you from Branson, from our workplace. So we're really hoping you love this.
Yes.
And we're even hoping some of our people will pop in on us, maybe knock knock, and we could have
Like
a
last
guest.
week's episode when the Letterman popped
Like
in.
how the Letterman
Hey,
showed up.
So here's the deal about this theater, you guys.
Yeah.
Something you should know, especially if you're coming. Or it's fun not to know, but it's fun when you get in here. You go, wow, this is a 2,200 seat
I know.
theater. Okay,
It's crazy.
built in Andy's heyday, and this man filled it every night. You people, we're told this guy filled this theater
Sometimes
every
twice.
night, sometimes twice.
Mhm.
2,200 people.
Mhm.
Well, that was then, and this is now. So what happens is now we never know the size of our audience until
Nope.
guess when? When the curtain opens. And then we see you all for the first time. You can't peek out between
No,
curtains.
you can't peek.
It's not that kind of curtain like when we
No,
were
it's not a
kids.
peekable curtain.
So
No.
now, so we might have the middle section generally is full, but no one's pulling in 2,200 people anywhere in Branson.
No,
It's
but
only about 50% back from COVID anyway. Like we're all going
Right,
through that.
That's
You
right.
know.
however, these audiences
But
are
it's
very attentive.
Oh,
They love it.
no, the audiences are great, but
They're amazing.
you know, you kind of had to get used to.
Mhm.
Because we come from 57 sellouts every summer on the Happy Together tour, you know. So, but we're told by the people working here, and they've been here for years, that we're getting good crowds.
Yeah.
This is good
Yeah,
because they're
we're
just
getting
coming
good
back,
crowds.
as we all kind of
Yeah.
are from COVID. I mean, let's be honest. It's like life is finally returning to some kind of normal, like how we get to do meet and greets now. We get to go out and say hello to everybody, and we're really loving that.
And we're in position behind the stage, behind the curtain. When you first come in, we're in position for the opening number, and then the beginning starts on the video screens to the audience.
Yeah,
Right,
the
but
graphics.
we see it behind us, so
Mhm.
this
We get
kind-
very excited.
you get this bubble of excitement because
Mhm.
okay, here it is. We are underway.
Yeah, it's like being on a log ride. You
Yeah.
know, once you get in, you're just,
And-
oh.
It's a constant show of motion and emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're in motion a lot. And I remember when I first heard about us doing this show, I thought, God, I hope they don't want me to move.
Right. Boy, he's moving.
Every song
He's in the audience.
has movement. I'm in the audience, as is everybody. But anyway, we don't want to give too much of the show.
Oh, right.
But
No.
but we are having a blast.
This is, I mean, we did do this kind of activity when we were kids. So we kind of know what we're
Yes.
doing, but the remembering and doing everything like triple tasking is a little bit of a challenge. But
Yeah.
I think we're all right. I think we're nailing it.
Yeah. I mean, really, this thing is, if you can have troubles in a day, you can really be mad and irritated in the day, man. And then you get to come here and do this show. Well, you're for sure going to forget about everything
You
that
are,
happened in
because
the
it's
day
the most wonderful time of the year.
Well, and it's so much fun to do
Yeah.
this
Well,
thing.
plus, I swear to God, what he just said, what Paul just said, happens when I start getting dressed for the show at home, or at my place where I'm staying.
Yeah.
And I put the tie on. I go, you know what this is? And you do leave it all behind.
Yeah.
Everything you've been working on during
It's
the
pretty
day.
cool.
Yep.
Good
And
point.
you come over here and you're doing what the audience gets to do. We're all just going to go to Fantasyland for
We
2
are.
hours.
Yeah, for sure.
Good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
For sure.
it's a real challenge. For me, just so you know, these are the early days still going through the show. And I still have lyrical challenge where I have to think ahead, like I did on the Ed Sullivan once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ed Sullivan was live television. So, you know, whatever's coming, it's coming. And you can freak
This
out.
feels
mentally.
like that every night.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah,
a
because
little bit.
it's live theater, guys.
At the Christmas card,
Hello.
holiday wishing I wish.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
remember
Is
any.
my nose chilling and thrilling? Am I mingling and jingling? I don't know sometimes. So
Now,
yeah.
Just back to Rhythm of the World, because
Yeah.
Paul said something that reminded me of that's been out a long time. We know it's only been out 6 weeks, guys, but it feels like this thing's been out for 6 years.
For
to me.
us.
For
Right.
us, okay?
This is how we are.
Because everything's interviews and getting the word out and doing this and pushing for that.
Yeah.
We feel we're at, Paul said, like a tier. We're at tier 1 of Rhythm of
Tier
the World,
one.
meaning we're getting the quick interviews and a lot of press. But tier 2, we're going to head toward that.
We
Now
need a tier
involves
2.
television,
Yep. Tier 2.
maybe
'Cause-
opening up. Go ahead.
Because a lot of these interviews get to a certain amount of people, but they don't get to
Everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
There's just no way, and we just feel the second tier is going to get it out there more in people's way, and they'll go, "Oh wow, I didn't know about that," even though it's been out for 5 weeks because they didn't get Shindig magazine or they didn't get these other Goldmine or something like that. So
Not everybody's on social
it's hard
media.
to hit the masses
Mhm.
nowadays because it's a whole different world
That's
out
right.
there.
Ed Sullivan doesn't cover it in one op anymore.
Right, or radio stations aren't out
Yeah.
there playing the hot new
Yeah.
song by the
Whole new
Cowsills, Rhythm
ballgame.
of the World.
It's
Yep.
a whole new game. The
So-
record companies are different.
Yeah.
Everything.
We're very
is
grateful
different.
to be participating in
Right,
it and even
right.
have
Well,
a
we're
space.
learning.
Yeah.
Like we're learning. How does this person in that house download our album, but didn't really pay anything? How does that translate to sales? I mean, in the old days, you sold this number of albums. End of discussion.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, well, they have a $10 subscription to
And
the
then they
site.
got 99
or they-
cents over here.
There's so many complex ways that this stuff is spread out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
need
for
a
sure.
team, and we have a team.
We have a great team.
But you need one to govern all of this, you guys. So we'll keep you posted on it. 'Cause
Posted.
we're going to have global re-release. We're going to have the Cocaine Drain album come out re-released.
Christmas
We're going to have our
record.
acapella
Gotta
albums
have a
coming out.
Christmas record.
We're going to have
Acapella is
Christmas
coming
time
out very
coming out
next.
next Christmas,
Yep.
next Thanksgiving's
Crazy.
acapella. And Pledge Music, people, you're hanging in. I know some
Hanging in.
people are getting your CD. Some people are getting your digital download. Yeah,
I'll go.
Oh,
it's in the mail.
Polly just goes, are
Okay.
they?
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Yeah, no, Sean's on it.
All the pre-orders are going out. People who
Oh, Johnny.
pre-ordered it, those are out. So you're going to all start getting those. We're going to start giving out backstage passes once we get backstages and
I
venues
was going to say we're not on any
and
stages. to give
venues
them.
who agree with our attitude that can't we have the hordes of people back?
Yeah,
now?
we need them to agree with
You
that.
got to get your
Right.
venue on board for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's still COVID procedures
Some folks
happening
are
out
still
there.
definitely.
So we're shouting meet and greets like real strong. Hey, they're back. All right, we say so.
Yeah, meet and greet.
If you hit
That's
a
it.
venue where they say no, you're not, then
Right.
just don't get mad at us.
Right, because the Happy Together tour, with
They
all
have
the
their own.
old folks on there,
Yeah,
not even counting us.
we're the youngest. That's
They got to
right.
be real careful with those people. So
For sure.
Happy Together may be touchy, but at our shows,
We can still be.
we can still call it. So,
which is awesome.
yeah.
All right, guys.
What do you think?
I don't think there's anything else. We're going to give you some short episodes from Branson to balance the long ones. You know, it's funny. Some of you people, you write to us, oh, we got to check the info. We'll check for your questions
That's
for
right.
next
We
episode.
do want questions.
Some people go, hey, don't make your episodes so long. And I always want to go,
Oh, they said that?
why don't you listen in 2 parts?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've said that. I guess they feel obligated once they start listening. They got to sit there.
Oh, because we do have a half hour of buzz then.
Then our
Who knows?
guests.
On the guest.
Yeah.
They're not all long, but we've had some hour and a half.
Okay, so we're going to cut this short. See you later. Bye.
But when they say, why don't you make your episodes shorter? I go, why don't you just listen to half?
Why don't you just
go have a
pop up?
coffee,
Right.
Come back.
Or go to
press
bed.
Pause.
come back the next day.
I think you have a lot of really great suggestions for our
Well, I
listeners.
think somebody, whoever that is, might be mad at me now because I'm putting them down. But I'm not putting you down. I'm giving you a suggestion. And if you're saying, no, I got to listen to the whole thing, then I'm glad the episode's
Then
so
I'm thinking
good.
that this episode is for you.
Now, listen, no local stars have come to our show in Branson yet. Tony Orlando hasn't come yet.
But they're coming. Barry Williams is coming.
Callie Lennon.
She's coming.
Here's how the company tracks our guitar picks for us. Isn't that
Yeah,
beautiful?
we've got all
Wow,
kinds of
look at that.
new
It's a
and
little
amazing
guitar,
techniques to keep ourselves
They-
on
they
the
look
ball.
and you open it. Oh, there's your picks.
Oh.
So,
Andy's back. I think it's time for us to say so long.
and with Andy singing,
We bid you a Christmas do.
and
Charmaine. Till the next time.
Wow, we should leave it on. Anyway, guys, we got a show to do.
Bye,
We're going to
y'all.
be with you next week, and we'll see what we can get.
Yeah, maybe we'll even be back in the Zoom.
And we'll read your questions
Yeah.
before we do it next
and
week.
maybe we'll bring you out on stage and maybe
Maybe
do a
we
little-
will.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, y'all guys. We
could
love
do that.
y'all.
Adios.
Bye.
So we're backstage, the show's going.
Can you hear it?
Shangri-La.
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 So we
Not
just
very
want to let you
Christmassy.
know how it's going.
Yeah, this is what it looks like if they don't have all the lights on.
A little
Actually, I
grainy,
think I look a little better.
Yeah. The show's going on, and we're sitting here, right?
Yeah, definitely look for us at the end.
Yeah,
Food
but,
River on.
but magic is
Now listen, we're going to try and get you a clip of the show, okay?
Yeah.
We'll send it for this episode. Wish us
Isn't this
luck.
kind of fun? Don't you feel like man on the street? Like
Man
a
on the
little,
street.
little bit of like a,
So-
I like it.
Here's a clip from the show. Show it.
Do you hear bells? I hear bells.
Oh, there they are. I see bells. I'm seeing bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh. Come Dasher, come Dancer, come Prancer, come Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen. Ring on your bells, your Christmas bells. We're going for a sleigh ride. Christmas time's here again. Come on, we're going for a sleigh ride. To spread good cheer again. From the top of the chimney to the top of the wall. Dash away, dash away, dash away all. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
She took the flight. The moon was shining bright.
Ring out the bells.
Old Saint Nick was flying through the sky.
You should have seen those reindeer fly. Ring out the bells, it's a holiday season. Ring out the bells, it's a happy time. Ring out the bells, we've got a good reason to ring the bells and hear those pretty bells chime. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle